What I'd like to have right now is for you highly emotional, highly sensitive, grown boys and girls of society to exit my channel as I speak to mature adult men and women on topics you get triggered on and are sensitive to. And with that being said, the title of this video is called I Can Fix Her, the desperate and delusional mindset of beta, simp, radical grown boys. What I've seen on Facebook, what I've seen on YouTube, what my brother and sister have sent me from TikTok and Instagram, the videos and of course the comments that these modern day males, because they're not men, are making towards the females that they watch is despicable. It's ugly. It's very low class, and males today are at a all-time low. A lot of them are very desperate, horny, lonely, and they don't care who sees what they write in the comment section when it comes to trying to get the attention of the modern day harlot, the modern day Jezebel, the promiscuous, independent grown girl today. It is completely pathetic what males are turning into. The act and talk of I can fix her was something that females used to say 15, 20 years ago. I'm in my mid-30s, so I used to hear it. Not amongst family members or nothing like that, female family members, just hearing it, amongst people, whatever. Females used to say that I can fix him. I can fix him. To this day, you have some of them who still say that. I can fix him. I can make him the way I want him to be so he won't be a player or won't be doing this and that. Now you have grown boys, what I call them, because they're not men, saying that they can fix her. Fix her on what level? For her not to be promiscuous? For her not to cheat on you? For her not to have all these social media apps? You can't fix her. There's no way of you fixing her because she doesn't want to be fixed. Her mindset is set and match on her getting what she can get on all these platforms by any means necessary. Rather, that's her making a fake video saying I have no friends, I've never dated, I've never been kissed, I've never had sex, I live in my van, I live in my car. All these videos in which you see on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, the comment section is filled with desperation. When you try to tell these guys, why are you doing this? What is wrong with you for you to just throw yourself out there like that for everybody to see? Man, screw you, man. Screw you, man. It's always a white boy, of course. Then second is a black boy. These guys are crashing out. You see them in the news doing all this radical stuff because they are constantly watching pornography. They are constantly watching, they're subscribed to these porn sites. They're subscribed to these OnlyFans, Instagram girls' pages. And they can't stop themselves from what they're doing because they think that if they just keep, sending her gifts, sending her whatever, that he'll be picked out of the thousands and thousands of sissified, effeminate grown boys that she have that's following her. And I'm sorry to tell you the bad news, but you're not going to be picked. No matter how much you kiss her ass, no matter how much you worship her, the worship is it is through the roof, the way these boys are acting on these, social media apps, even dating apps, because I've watched videos about that too. It's absolutely crazy the way they're carrying themselves. Average looking, below average looking, out of shape, fugly faces. She has a butter face, but she has a body. All these archetypes of these females, they're all getting attention, and they know that they're doing it on purpose. Men of value, men who respect themselves, they are not, going this route that these beta males are doing. And just because you see a guy who's hopped up on steroids, who got all these tattoos on his body, don't think he's some type of quote unquote alpha male, sigma male, what have you, tough guy. These are more than likely the biggest simps behind closed doors. This is why most of these grown girls, as I call them because they're not women, they pick these idiots. Because at the end of the day, it's all about control. They love to be worshipped, but the way that these guys are worshiping them in the comment section is a little bit too, it's not the right type of worship that they want. There's a certain type of worship that they feed off of, that they lust after, and the way that they're, making those comments in the comment section is not too right with her. So she'll give him a heart. He'll go off on a dopamine rush and try to do it again, send her something again, but he doesn't get the second heart, so he starts to, babble and complain in the comment section. She don't want that. She wants a different kind of lustful comment from these quote unquote fake alpha male tough guys, whatever. But the way you guys are acting is really sad. And you guys think, most of you guys are very unattractive. Very unattractive. I've seen you guys in the avatars. You guys are very unattractive. You guys pump all these weights, and you think that you take your shirt off and you show your muscles and stuff like that, that you're going to attract these harlots. They're concerned with money. And if you don't have the money to give them, they don't want nothing to do with you. But yet you insist on thinking that in today's society that she still goes for the Disney charming prince mindset, happily ever after. That's not her mind anymore. In fact, it never was her mind, according to what some people believe and think. And it all is based on a certain guy, an archetype of a certain masculine man that she may want that from. But from you average guys, from you below average guys, she don't want that from you. And you need to stop. But you're not going to stop, because what you're doing is a disease. And you can't stop because you think in your mind that if you just keep simping, if you keep being a beta, if you keep offering her, I have a place for you to stay. I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartment. I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. You can stay in one of my rooms rent free. You guys think that these females are so gullible and naive to fall for that stupid bullshit that you guys are talking about, knowing that this female knows that you want sex from her. You guys are so desperate. It is nasty. It is. You guys make these videos and you talk about how you're obsessed with this girl, how you're obsessed with this girl. People are sitting back to themselves, people that's mature, and they're thinking to themselves, what is wrong with this person? Is this person sick in the head or something like that? They laugh. They're laughing at you, but you don't care because you think if you just simp hard enough that you'll get her. And it doesn't work that way. It truly doesn't work that way. These beta simps are dangerous. Simps and betas are dangerous to society. They're everywhere. They're gonna white knight because they think if they white knight hard enough at somebody's grocery store, in the mall, at somebody's department store, whatever, they think that the damsel in distress who doesn't want to be saved, you think she's gonna reward you with her loose vagina, her non-virgin vagina. You think, and you don't care how you get it, how many guys been in her. As long as you get it, that's what your concern is. That is disgusting on every level there is of nastiness. And you don't care. You don't care because you're lonely, you're horny, and you just want to just stick your private area into anything. There's a lot of you guys today, you won't admit it, you're doing the unthinkable. You're messing around with transgenders, and a lot of you are being exposed for that. That's how desperate you guys are today. That's how sick you guys are today. You're all in the comment section. I've seen the comments that have been shown to me about you guys doing the unthinkable when it comes to trying to get with these modern day feminist females, even these transgenders. You guys are just, you're out there and you need to seek help. Because if you don't seek help, it's gonna get really real to the point where you're gonna do something out of the ordinary, hurt yourself or hurt others because you can't get what you want. You guys are crying and bitching and complaining. But the moment you get one of these nasty thoughts, these nasty Jezebels, oh, you believe in God and everything is hunky-dory and everything that you said about females, you take it back. You take down all your little hateful videos about them and all that stuff like that, and you don't even care. Because that's your mindset. And people are hipped to your radical ignorance and stupidity. That's why most of the time none of you guys show your face. Because you know what type of person you are. You're a sick, twisted individual and you need to seek help. That's all I have for this video. I'll be back with more content. I'll see you guys in the next one.